Well, it's Thursday, which means it's time for our favorite weekly tradition. Another installment of our series where we take stories from our subscribers and make them into full-fledged videos. So without further ado, let's get right into it. This morning started normal, which in hindsight was a red flag. I woke up before my alarm, which is never a good omen. That usually means the universe is loading a weird update and forgot to tell me. I walked to the kitchen in my robe of shame, the one with the mysterious stain that might be regret. I was craving something simple, just coffee, with milk. The milk wasn't mine. Strange. I live alone. My first thought, maybe I opened it yesterday and forgot. My second thought, maybe it opened itself. My third thought, ghosts drink dairy now? I poured the milk into my mug. It didn't scream or curdle, so I figured there was a green light from the gods. Then I saw it. A spoon in the sink. Wet. Recently used. I hadn't made anything with a spoon. Not last night. Not this week. I eat like a raccoon straight from packages, or with my hands like nature intended. I froze. The air shifted. Someone had been here. I checked the locks. Still locked, windows closed. My plants still judging me. I stood in my kitchen, holding a half cup of mystery milk, questioning everything. Was this sleepwalking? Early onset madness? Did I develop a split personality who's lactose intolerant and really into spoons? To calm down, I did what any rational adult would do. I Googled signs your apartment is haunted, but also possibly burglarized by someone considerate. Results were unhelpful. Something about raccoons again. Then a creak. Behind me. I turned slowly and saw nothing, just my laundry basket. But it had moved. Slightly. An inch or. Maybe I moved it yesterday, or maybe it moved itself to assert dominance. At that point, I decided to do the bravest thing I could think of. I sat down and watched YouTube conspiracy videos for 4 hours with the lights on. Because nothing protects you from intruders. Ghosts or rogue dairy thieves like paralysis and avoidance. Eventually I convinced myself it was. All in my head. All in my head except for the part where I definitely would have remembered buying a gallon of milk. Or having a late night snack, except I can never remember if I floss. So clearly something was amiss. But what? A noise outside. I crept to the window. Nothing. Probably just a branch. A loud noise. I jumped. What was that? Probably nothing. I continued staring at the wall for the rest of the day. Eventually I went to bed. Just as I was drifting off, a crash. I bolted upright in bed. What was that? Sleep paralysis? I forced myself to stay still. Maybe if I pretended I wasn't home, whatever was out there would eventually leave. I waited. Then I heard it. Footsteps. They were coming closer. I squeezed my eyes shut. The footsteps stopped outside my door. I peeked through one eye. It was a little ajar. The doorknob was turning. Slowly, I screamed, "Silence!" I threw off the covers and ran to the bathroom, hiding between the shower curtain and the tub. Moments stretched into an eternity until I heard my own muffled screams from outside the door. Then silence again. Finally, I crept back to my bedroom, my heart pounding like a tribal tattoo. Nothing had happened. The door was locked. The window was closed. The plant was still judging me. But on my pillow was a single white feather. I now live in fear. Fear of what? I don't even know. Spooning ghosts. Lactose-tolerant intruders, my own deteriorating memory. All I know is I don't trust dairy anymore, or spoons or mornings. Tomorrow I drink my coffee black, then I sleep with one eye open.